Let's start by making the yellow rice. Pretty easy to do. Put the lid on that and let it do its thing, or you can use your rice cooker. So now we're going to start by sauteing the chicken. The thinner you cut it, the quicker it's going to cook, so that we can make sure we get an even cook on these pieces of chicken. So don't try to overcook. Then I add my sliced onions, and as you can see, it's picking up all that flavor from the bottom of the pan. I added also a red pepper that I kind of julienned or sliced here, and we're going to saute that together. And again, it's picking up some of the flavor from the chicken that we previously sauteed. And we'll let that cook down for about 3 minutes, and then we'll add in the chicken that we cooked previously and stir fry all of that together. That's going to give the chicken a little bit of flavor. I'm not going to add any seasoning at this point because we're going to use that McCormick Fajita season pack, and we're not sure what's in that, and so we don't want to add any salt or pepper at this point until we know the flavor that we're going to get from that season pack. Easy here. Now here's the season pack. We're just going to put that in a bowl and add probably about 1/4 of a cup of water. If you get a little bit more, it doesn't matter. It's going to steam off in the pan anyway, leaving behind the seasoning. So we're just going to give that a good whisk. You can use a fork, whatever. Just don't want to leave any lumps or clumps behind. So I'll stir it up real good, and then we're just going to add that straight to the pan. Then you just want to, once you add that season pack, you want to give it a good stir and just let it simmer down until most of the water has evaporated. And then also in this process, what the water does is kind of steam the chicken and make it a little bit tender. Let's check our rice. We're going to check this. Yes, it's simmering pretty good. Like I said, we want most of that moisture to come out. So we'll leave that for a little bit, come back and check it. Doing pretty good. You see the peppers and the onions are cooking down quite a bit. You see most of the water has evaporated and it's left to season. You can actually see the seasoning now on the chicken and the peppers and the onions. And I'm just going to give that a good stir. Let it cook down a little bit more. Now we're going to start with our black beans. We put just about a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in there. You can use any kind of oil that you have, vegetable oil, canola oil, just a matter of taste. I usually use olive oil, so I have that on hand. I'm going to add some cumin, probably about a good tablespoon, and I'm going to add also about a half a tablespoon of sugar. And what sugar does is kind of balances out the flavors. I'm sauteing these onions. That's probably about a half an onion there. Then I'm going to drain off the liquid from the black beans, and then I'm using this whole can of black beans. Yes, I am, because I love black beans. Pour that into the pot with the sauteed onions, the cumin, and I also added some salt and pepper. Here, give that a good stir, pulling those sauteed onions from the bottom of the pan, mixing up pretty good because we really are using the onions to season the beans. Put a lid on that, let it cook down, and you see how it's created some additional liquid here. So now it's time to plate this. We got our chicken fajita, our yellow rice, and our black beans. Quick and easy dish to make.